Everybody good?
I'm rolling.
Okay, Jody,
Thank you, Susan.
go ahead and say your name and your position, please.
Jody Miller, Jodi Miller, Public Information Officer, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, give us an update on what happened here.
At approximately 8:25 this morning, deputies from our Victorville station were responding to a call believed to be some type of domestic disturbance. The reporting party was calling into dispatch, very distraught. Oh my God, please send police, I need help. On callback, the reporting party stated that she needed her son removed from her home. Our first deputy that arrived on scene was immediately in contact with a male suspect. The male suspect became combative, and there was an assault that occurred between the deputy and the suspect. The suspect struck the deputy. It was a violent attack, struck her multiple times in the head and the face, knocking her to the ground. There was a deputy involved shooting that occurred at that time. The suspect was able to gain control of the deputy's duty weapon. As the deputy was attempting to get cover, the suspect was shooting the gun. The deputy was firing at the
You can start over. Yeah, so the suspect grabbed the firearm.
The suspect was able to grab the firearm from the deputy. As the deputy was trying to get cover, the suspect fired at her multiple times. The responding deputies, additional deputies responded to the location to assist, and when those deputies arrived on scene, the suspect was still armed with the deputy's handgun, and a deputy-involved shooting occurred. The suspect was transported to a local area hospital where he is believed to have non-life-threatening injuries. The deputy was also transported to a local area hospital. The deputy sustained injuries during the struggle. She was not hit by gunfire. Specialized Investigations Division, our homicide detail, responded to the location and are currently conducting the investigation.
So meantime, in the video, you can see at one point the suspect has the firearm, hands raised, but then you can hear something. I can't quite tell. Did he fire off another shot before the responding deputies arrived?
That video is being reviewed. In that video, you do hear multiple times where a gun is being fired, and when the deputies responded to assist, the suspect was armed with that deputy's firearm.
You said an OIS occurred during the struggle before he got the gun. Did she shoot him or try and shoot him at that time?
That's part of the struggle where the deputy's weapon was fired. That would be under the as part of the investigation as exactly how that gun was able to fire at that point. The suspect did fire at the deputy as she was trying to get protection. When the responding assisting deputies arrived is when the suspect was still armed with the deputy's weapon, and that's when the deputy-involved shooting occurred.
Meantime, can you tell us anything about the suspect? Known to you? Can you release a name?
I don't have any information other than he's a 21-year-old male.
Okay. What
Is
about
any other deputies hurt? Any bystanders?
No one else was injured. As I said, the deputy was transported to a local area hospital. The deputy did sustain injuries, but they were not from gunfire.
And
so the
is there
responding
any
officer only had injuries not from gunshots, just from the tussle that she had with the suspect?
Correct.
And
Correct.
then-
The first deputy on scene that was attacked by the suspect. It was a violent attack. The suspect struck her multiple times in the head and the face, knocking her down to the ground.
And can you give us, I presume you're not releasing her identity, but I mean, can you tell us anything about her? She's been with the,
She's a deputy right now, currently assigned to our Victorville station.
how long has she been with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
So
Anybody
the suspect
else?
wasn't airlifted out to Arrowhead?
No. Not to my knowledge. I don't know anything about
How many-
the suspect being airlifted.
How many gunshot wounds to the suspect?
I don't have a number.
And what part of his
I
body?
don't have that
But
information.
multiple gunshot wounds? to the
Beg your
suspect?
pardon?
Multiple gunshot wounds?
I believe the suspect was struck more than one time. His injuries are believed to be non-life-threatening.
So the initial contact with the first deputy, was she by herself?
Yes, that was the first deputy on scene. When she contacted the male suspect is when the struggle occurred. Again, a violent attack striking the deputy over and over again prior to the deputy-involved shooting.
And what is the mother of the suspect saying in terms of what precipitated all of this, or
I don't
anything?
have any of that information.
Okay.
That'll all be part of the investigation, the
According
interviews that will
to
be
some of the
conducted.
according to some of the neighbors, I guess this guy's been having problems before. He's been walking up the street. I guess he's not mentally all there. Has there been any other contact with the suspect?
Not that I'm aware of, but I do know when the reporting party called, it was a female. She called. She was very upset. She was asking for help, saying that she needed her son removed from her home.
Is that considered 5150? The suspect.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any information as far as his mental state or anything.
Do you have any information about the?
Can't hold these
second
anymore.
shooting?
Heatherdale, and it was there, officer-involved shooting, deputy-involved shooting on Heatherdale this morning at 9:30.
Yes, there was a deputy-involved shooting in the 15800 block of Heatherdale Road in Victorville. It occurred at 9:25. Deputies responded to the location following calls from a female who stated that she believed that her husband was suicidal. We were also requested to respond from County Fire. The suspect was reportedly had taken multiple prescription medications, and it was believed that he was suicidal. Deputy arrived at the location, and in contact with that male subject, a deputy-involved shooting occurred. When the call came in about him possibly being suicidal, that he had taken multiple prescription medications, we were also told by the female that she believed that he was armed with a sharp object.
Was anyone hurt over there? Any deputies hurt?
No deputies hurt. The suspect was struck by gunfire and transported to a local area hospital.
Is there life threatening or anything?
I don't have any further update on his condition.
How critical is that video that's now circulating on social media with the incident, this incident?
This one.
The video that is out on social media will be very important to the investigation, yes.
And have you seen it already?
I have seen it, and it has been reviewed by our investigators here at the location.
Is there any other